37-30 as you join us back at the half dito lamang sa Active on IBC. Pero meron na ring mga solid na finishing kick na ginamit etong Iran para makabalik dito as we take a look at some of the highlights from the first quarter.
First quarter was all about the Philippines starting out strong, tapos sharing the basketball at actually running their sets very well. You can see those two baskets ni Japet nanggaling sa mga pasa, but etong Iran naman, they were there. They were able to get some good looks eventually, but Philippines just superior team play in that first quarter.
Pati sa rebounding, mga gwardiya natin tumutulong na mabigat. Mark Baroka having a solid first half. JV Casio may 3 ng personal foul, but he also had his contributions playing fearless basketball. Pero yung shooting ng Iran started to click late in that first quarter. As we took that first frame, pagpasok ng second quarter, ito na nga, no? Late in that first quarter, pumasok si Edadi at dulo na ng second quarter, nagpahinga. Pero si JV Casio, having his outside shooting working. Chapit Aguilar, though, had 4 big shot blocks.
Yes, he did it on both ends, the defense and offense. Like we said earlier, yung mga big men ng Iran, lagi pinag-uusapan, pero yung mga big men natin, nagpakita rin dito sa ating first half.
Edadi also showing his range. Iran also got out on the run dahil sa mga turnover ng Pilipinas.
Turnovers was a problem, but this was the turning point of that quarter. Itong tira ni Barakael, and then this move by Marcus Daudet to push the lead up to 10, but then itong Iran did come back, lay up here, and then eventually also had a 3 to end that quarter after this shot by Barakael. So itong game has gone both ways. Ang importante lang, yung Pilipinas, kahit na paano nakakuha tayo ng konting kalamangan to start the game, that's why we've been able to stay afloat and stay ahead.
And here are some of the numbers from that opening half. The 11 turnovers definitely hurting us. Pero yung efficiency natin sa 3-point line, mas maganda naman kaysa sa Iran.
The turnovers did hurt us, definitely, because you don't want to give those easy baskets to Iran. But then, what is the best thing that we've done so far? Tingnan nyo yung rebounds. 14 to 19. Mas maliit po yung Pilipinas, pero kahit maliit, basta gusto mong kunin yung bola, gusto mong ilaban, gusto mong ipaglaban yung iyong bansa, talagang kukunin mo yung bola at paglalaban mo yan. You see the Philippines really doing it a number when it comes to rebound. You look at the top 2 players so far, and no surprise that it's actually the 2 biggest players, or the bigger players of both squads.
So etong si Edadi with 14, Douthit close behind with 11 points. Rebounding, dun lang medyo naiiwan itong si Douthit. Pero ito si Edadi, no, pinapakitaan tayo. He's got that 3-point range now, Jason.
Well, if he wants, like I said, if he wants to shoot that 3-pointer, sana, pakitira mo lang ng pakitira, because no matter what, if you are 7 feet, and that type of a body, tapos ayaw mong pumunta sa ilalim, tira ka sa 3-pointer, then I think it works to our advantage.
Itong si Japet Aguilar played the first 15-16 minutes of this game bago siya pinagpahinga muna. Hopefully in the second half, ganun din ang maging performance niya. Douthit with 2 personal fouls. We'll have to watch it on the defensive end as we try and protect this 7-point lead. 37-30 is your score. Magbabalik po kami para sa second half dito lang sa Active on IBC.
Huwag kayong aalis.
It's been a great day for basketball so far at the Xinzhuang Stadium in New Taipei City as Team Pilipinas leads Iran 37-30 behind the 11 points of Marcus Douthit.
Marcus Douthit, nakita nyo kanina, nung pinakita namin sa inyo mga leading scorers, it has been the bigger players for both teams that have made a difference, but it's been the contribution as well of our little guys, especially in scoring. You look at Baroka and JV Casio, both with 7 points. Pag titignan mo yung 4 na puntos ni Aguilar, sabihin mo, ay, konti. Pero yung impact na dinala niya sa larong ito, napakalaki, because aside from those 4 points, he had 4 blocks, some rebounds as well, and he has been one of our better players so far dito sa unang 20 minuto ng laro.
So that dreaded point guard rotation of Team Pilipinas already combining for 14. Iran still yet to really find their range from the 3-point line. Team Pilipinas doing a good job on closing out on them. Hamed Edadi, nasa bench ng Iran. He had a dominating presence do sa mga minutong naibigay sa kanya. As we head into the third quarter of action, Yan nga po ang ating score, 37-30. So Jason, itong Team Pilipinas, aside from keeping away from fouls, ano pa ang nakikita mong kailangan gawin nila?
I think when you start off dito sa ating third quarter, ang una mong titingnan is yung energy. When we started out this game, the one thing that we did well was have better energy compared to that of Iran. Nabigla yung Iran sa atin that we took the game to them. And when we took the game to them, it seemed that they were on their back heel at hindi nila, nagulat sila na yung Pilipinas, ito yung nilalaro kaagad. And that's what we should do again when we come out of the third quarter.
More of the opening day of the Jones Cup sa aming pagbabalik. So with Iran trailing Team Pilipinas by 7 points sa pagbubukas ng ating third quarter, Jason, etong Iran naman, what do you expect them to do? What adjustments do you expect to see from these guys?
I think when you look at Iran, you look at kung ano yung ginawa nilang tama to end the quarters. They were able to go inside and out. Sometimes yung ball movement nila hindi kasing ganda ng ine-expect mo sa isang multi-champion dito sa Jones Cup and also dun sa FIBA Asia Champions, nag-champion rin sila. So I think ball movement will be critical for them. Maaari natin sabihin, yung pagdating ni Ehadadi, nakagulo ng konti sa kanila because he is a presence in himself because this is a guy na naglaro sa NBA. Masasabi natin, yung mga teammates niya look up to him. Sometimes, when you have a personality that big, nagugulo ng bahagya yung chemistry ng kabuuan.
So Team Pilipinas will have first crack at the basket dito sa third quarter. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Cartouche with a rebound. Etong Iran definitely missing the services or yung outside presence. The dead shot from the outside. Etong si Nikha Barami. He's out due to an injury. Kaya hindi nakakalaro sa ball game na ito. Yun yung nagpasiklab din dun sa Phil Sports Arena ng FIBA Asia Championships, diba, Jason?
Ito si Barami can do it all. When you talk about scoring, kayang-kaya nitong si Barami. Kaya malaki nawawala sa kanila.
As the big man gets the follow-up on the dunk.
Here's what we were talking about, Magu. Very critical for the Philippines na magkaroon ng good start dito.
Douthit.
There it is.
Baseline jumper. Is good. He's got 13 points.
I always feel that yung unang mga 3 minuto ng laro, critical yan. You look at Iran, nakuha na sila ng puntos. Buti na lang sa Pilipinas, nakuha kagad tayo ng 2 points natin so that we can continue to at least have Iran at arm's length.
Iran on the attack. They go to the inside once again. Douthit. Good job of tapping that rebound away from the white shirts. Here comes smart Gilas Pilipinas. Baroka had himself a solid opening half, scoring 7 points. Gets it over to Lassiter. Japet, nakita na naman si Douthit. Same spot, different result. Baroka with his 7th rebound of the game.
Grabe yun, natatutuwa nga yung mga fans ng Pilipinas dahil ito si Baroka. He was there in the bottom of the screen or near the paint bucket. He was setting a screen kay Douthit. And after that, he was able to fight for that rebound. Look at that, 9 points. Pero yung mas matindi dyan, yung 7 rebound. Ito si Mark Andy Baroka.
Mark Andy Baroka stands a good 5'8" as this three-pointer comes up a bit short. Another rebound by Lassiter is fouled. So yung collective rebounding natin is really paying dividends for Team Pilipinas right now.
You see that rebound here by Baroka. Talked about how he was the guy tasked to screen itong si Douthit. After screening si Douthit, siya yung naiwan sa ilalim. And when you're down there, you might as well go for the basketball. Pero ito, natapon ng bola ng Pilipinas, unforced error. And there have been many sightings of unforced errors para sa Pilipinas.
Kung hindi tayo nagkakamali, pang 12 turnover na yan para sa Gilas Pilipinas. Iran on the attack. Beautiful crossover. Will result in a foul.
Too much hands. Good call by the referee. Ang kamay ni Lassiter nandun na dun sa binti na ni Veisi. That's why he was called for that foul.
So sideline inbound na naman to para sa Iran. as they trail by 9. Biggest lead of the game was 11 points para sa Team Pilipinas noong first half. They go for another 3. Wala pa rin. Rebound na sa Team Pilipinas. Lassiter pushes it up. Japet on his left. Lassiter has it tapped from behind.
Maganda yung transition defense doon ng Iran because that was already a 2-on-1 situation. Pero nahabol pa rin nila ang Pilipinas.
Davari with the quick hands. Baseline inbound para sa Pilipinas. Here's Douthit taking it strong to the hole. Finishing with finesse. Couldn't get the basket.
Ooh.
At mapupunta sa Iran ang bola.
That's a pretty surprise that went to Iran. Pero baba na sa depensa ang Pilipinas. Sorry miss there para kay Douthit.
Si Casio ayaw patanggapin ng, or Lassiter rather, ayaw patanggapin ng bola yung point guard ng Iran. Pull-up jumper doesn't work. And the rebound is snatched from mid-air. Ayun na naman yung crossover na yun.
Traveling, yes. Good
travel
call.
is
Traveling ang nangyari doon para dito sa Iran. Actually, yung Iran, they seem bit tentative here in the third quarter. You can see the frustration on the part of their coach.
So smart Gilas Pilipinas pushing all the right buttons up to this point of the game. Under 7 minutes natitira sa ating third quarter. Douthit tumihingi ng pasa against Carduce. Jab step fake. Douthit with a pull-up is fouled. And will troop to the line for 2 shots.
Carduce, one of the multi-towers na meron ang Iran, and he gives up that foul. Marcus Douthit, very involved offensively here in this game.
13 points in the game already para dito kay Marcus Douthit. Gets the first one to rattle home. Carduce, hindi pa rin makapaniwala. Sumundod siya kaya nahuli ng referee. 2 for 2 for Marcus.
At maganda yan because itong si Douthit, naglaro siya when he played in the PBA, naalala natin, isa sa mga naging problema niya yung free throw shooting niya. And in this game, he's been very solid from the free throw line.
Back to the biggest lead of the game. 11 yan. Para dito sa Team Pilipinas, ganda naman ang sundot na yun. Ang problema, lumabas sa baseline. But Baroka bothering the Iranians. 9.7 seconds natitira sa kanilang shot clock. Konting sense of urgency on this attack. And another tap out. With now just 8.5 remaining para sa Iran.
Said that first 3 minutes of this quarter, very critical. Philippines check mark so far dahil magandang nagawa nila. Dahil napalaki pa nila yung lamang dahil umangat na ulit sa 11.
Iran has just 4 seconds to shoot. They go to the outside. 3-pointer on the way. Does not work. At mapupunta sa Team Pilipinas ang bola. Carduce with the last touch.
And here's that frustration starting to come out from the side of Iran. Bakit? Dahil siguro iniisip nila, dapat unang laro namin sa Jones Cup, kami ang defending champion, gusto namin panalo kaagad. But Philippines giving them much more than they can handle.
At hindi lang basta-bastang defending champion, 2-time defending champion ng Iran, na-sweep pa nila yung huling Jones Cup as Mark Andy Baroka scores his 11th point of this game.
Little man with a big heart right there, yung tapang yung pinakita doon ni Baroka dahil ang nilusutan niya yung mga malalaki pa ng Iran.
45-32, 13 na po ang abante ng Smart Gilas Pilipinas. Here's a 3-pointer from Iran. Does not work. Don Ontiveros clears the board. Pero picks up his dribble. Baroka now. Looking to get away from the pesky defense of Iran. Pick offered by Douthit. Douthit on the slide. Baroka on the pull-up. Doesn't work. Douthit taps it back out to Lassiter. Smart Gilas Pilipinas with another crack at this basket. They go to Don for the pull-up. The Cebuano hot shot could not get that one. At sa rebound na last touch si Douthit.
But still, it's a 13-point lead para sa Pilipinas. This quarter has been good so far for us. Ito si Mark Andy Baroka having a very good quarter and a nice drive right here. Nalusutan yung mga malalaki ng Iran.
At bumalik na sa sahig para sa Iran itong si Edadi. The Iranians needing his presence. They attack the lane once again. Japet bothering that shot enough.
Also, it was actually poor spacing on the part of Iran. Nangyari doon, two guys bumping into each other and also bringing the defender of the Philippines near the guy with the basketball. But here's another turnover. Don actually with twice already na nakita natin na binigay niya yung bola at natapon niya yung bola without any pressure.
Edadi wanting the Iranians to slow things down and now looking for some space in that paint. Will that be 2 shots para sa Iran? As Kamrani was fouled. 4:29 remaining in this third quarter. Timeout requested on the floor. It is Smart Gilas Pilipinas by 13 points, 45-32. Ito po ang itsura ng schedule ng inyong Smart Gilas Pilipinas. Bukas, yung host city naman na Taipei ang ating makakalaban, and the rest of the week, hindi dumadali ang buhay para sa Gilas.
Philippines in the start of this tournament is already facing yung defending champion, but after that, yung mga host naman ang kakalabanin nila, and like you said, won't be easy. This is a tournament that is a tough tournament, and definitely a tournament that the Philippines would like to have an excellent showing at.
11 points and 7 rebounds already para dito kay Mark Andy Baroka, at siya nga ang nagbibigay ng gasolina para sa Pilipinas para lumamang ng 13. Gawin mong 12 after that first free throw by Kamrani. Kamrani misses on the second. Douthit looking to snatch that rebound. Kamrani for 3. Does not work, and a third opportunity to score para dito sa Iran.
Sakit yan para sa Pilipinas dahil binigay nila yung offensive rebound even when the bigs of Iran were not actually part of the rebounding. But this is a good steal by itong si Marcus Douthit.
Lassiter gets it across para dito sa Gilas. His pass medyo malamya, taken away by the Iranians. 2-on-1, make that 3-on-1. And too much passing by the Iranians will result in a turnover.
That's 3 seconds right there. Too much passing, and they had a 3-on-1 situation against the smallest guy ng Pilipinas, pero they couldn't get 2 points.
Parang nanggigil sila nung nakita nila kung sino yung naiwan to defend them. Naghahanap sila ng spectacular finish to wake themselves up. Gilas Pilipinas, backdoor cut. Napunta kay Douthit. Looked like it was going to go to Baroka, but Chris Chu electing to feed Douthit there.
A couple of the guards of the Philippines have had trouble passing that basketball, but this time around, Douthit slips that screen early, and then a good pass on the part of Chris Chu. And now Douthit, ito nagiging suki na natin siya sa free throw line. He is back on the free throw line where he has done fairly well so far.
Edadi picks up his second personal foul. And Douthit misses on the first. JV Casio back on the floor. 3 personal fouls and all. Pinalitan muna itong si Mark Andy Baroka. Casio scored 7 points in very limited minutes in the first half, Jason.
And it's been the 2 guards, Magu. Itong si JV Casio as well as si Baroka. When they've come in, they've played bigger than what their height suggests.
46-33. 13 pa rin ang abante ng Team Pilipinas. Here comes Iran. 3-pointer from top of the key. Awkward looking shot. Japet Aguilar has it snatched away. And Iran will have another opportunity. Look at the 3-point shooting. Team Pilipinas better than 28%. Napakasama nung para sa Iran. Banggit na nga natin si Nick Habarami hindi naglalaro ngayon para sa kanila because of an injury.
Another foul in the part of the Philippines. Chris Chu right there.
Chris Chu, yung mga timing ng mga foul ni Chris Chu, very, very apt, ano? Just when Iran makakachempo na for a breakaway kanina. Nung first half, si Edadi this time around, etong guardia. Chris Chu giving those up in the nick of time. Turnover story, 14 na para sa Pilipinas. And pang-13 yan para sa Iran. Douthit, look at the big man go. Nahabol siya, so they go over to Lassiter. They find the open man, jumper. Doesn't go for Casio. And down the middle of the lane, acrobatic shot works for Iran.
Ang hirap naman nun, itong nakuha na puntos ng Iran. That was 1 against 2, but still they get the 2 points.
Kamrani making his presence felt here. Chris Chu, inigot nila ang bola. JV Kasha will try and reset this attack. Coming up on 2.5 remaining sa ating third quarter. Douthit, over to the right side. Nando doon si Chu. Back to Douthit. Niluwa lang ng ring, but he will troop back to the line for 2 shots.
And that is just an athletic move na pinakita nito si Marcus Douthit. Yes, mga 6'10 nga to si Douthit, pero pagdating niya doon sa ere, naibomba niya pa, tapos sa paikot niya yung bola. But this one, also a pretty move right here, eluding the defense of Japet Aguilar.
Switching from the right to the left hand, itong si Kamrani. As Douthit takes care of that first free throw. So, Team Pilipinas doing enough to keep Iran at bay. 35 points pa lamang ini-score netong Iran in 27.5 minutes of basketball. Douthit goes 2 for 2. At pag meron muna tayong substitution.
Now, you said it earlier, Magui, those 35 points, ibig sabihin niya, naghahanap rin ng Iran ng 5, ng isang strong 5 that will actually be able to work on both ends of the court.
Binanggit mo nga, baka nakagulo pa yung pagpasok ni Edadi, because this Iran national team, we've seen them play together for a while now. Si Edadi, galing nga sa NBA, ito lang nakabalik sa kanyang team. As another jumper from the outside is missed, Iran is shooting miserable from that distance. And Smart Gilas Pilipinas is looking to capitalize. 48-35, 15 na po ang abante ng Team Pilipinas. Chu with a fly-by move. Doesn't work. Chu ends up with it. Looking to feed Douthit. But Iran ends up with the leather.
Yes, our point guards are doing well, but our guards continue to struggle, giving up too many turnovers and not making any of their outside shots.
At
Our
ngayon,
point guards are solid. Off guard so far, hindi makakuha ng puntos.
And Daddy for a 3, rattles that one home. Pero napansin ko sa sequence na yun, Jason, etong mga Iranians, wari na sa presence ni Japet Aguilar. Hindi na kinukuha yung layup pag nandun si Japet.
They did block 4 shots in the first half.
48-38, Douthit with a two-handed throwdown. At yung ating mga Filipino in the venue, very delighted with the performance here of Smart Gilas Pilipinas. Douthit already with 20 points to go along with his 8 boards. They go for another 3. Still not working for Iran. Douthit with his 9th rebound, launches it, and it's a touchdown on the other end for Team Pilipinas.
Iran nagkaroon ng konting break dito kung saan tinaka nilang humabol dito sa Pilipinas, but the Philippines, now with their own little run here, pushes the lead up to 14.
First 2 points of the game para kay Chris Chu. Third quarter scoring, Team Pilipinas almost doubling the production of Iran. Edadi loses that leather. Here come Team Pilipinas on the run once again. And they go to Japet underneath for another nasty throwdown. Dying seconds of this third quarter, the roof on this building about to go off. Team Pilipinas up by 16 points. 4 na segundo natitira. Iran doesn't even seem aware of the time. Forced to take that Hail Mary.
Etong ginawa ng Pilipinas, talagang binomba nila ng husto itong Iran. And you can see that itong Iran, they don't know what hit them. You look at the last couple of seconds, they didn't call a play because almost the sign of frustration right there as the 2-time and the many-time actually champion of the Jones Cup in deep trouble dahil sa ganda ng nilalaro ng Smart Gilas Pilipinas.
Back-to-back jams by Douthit and Japet Aguilar exclamate that big third quarter. Smart Gilas Pilipinas up by 16.